Well, here we are at deja vu all over again, but in southern Maine, the Warriors are set to get this state matchup underway as Hallie Coots takes a look at the first pitch, and it's in for a strike. And I don't have lineups, so it's going to take me a hot minute to get all the York players. I'll work on that. Coots lays the buns down, hustles down the line, the throw's on the way, and just beats out Coots. So 1 up, 1 down for the Warriors. Coots with some nice wheels down the line, made that play close. She's followed by her big sister and the ace for the Warriors, Mia Coots. You know, Coots has just pitched 2 masterful games in the last 2 outings in the semifinal and the regional championship. Takes a look at strike 1. York's had a dominant season. They won the state title last year, and they've kept their momentum rolling, having an undefeated season. Obviously, they're looking to repeat and create the perfect season, but the Warriors are hoping to wreak some havoc.
Come on, Mia.
Pitcher for the Wildcats off to a great start, firing in strikes. It's an 0-2 count on Coots, the elder Coots. Coots gets a nice piece of it, sends a deep foul. Coots staying alive. Now that's a piece of Mia's game that's really developed, and I would say, you know, within that last kind of quarter of last season and through the playoffs, she's become a really consistent hitter. She's had a couple of big hits in the playoffs, looking to maybe get a little rally started.
Good eye, Mia.
Coots with a good eye, lets that low pitch slide by, a 1-2 count. Coots working it, second pitch in for a ball, count evens to 2-2, 1 down, top of the first. Coots gets a little piece of it, it's a one-harper back to the pitcher who fires it over to first for the second putout. And a block out on the batter by first base coach Mike Cray. So the third spot has been Sid King. Not sure if we have one hopper down to third. It's bobbled. That's King hustling down the line, and she's going to be safe. I think a little bit of a change in the lineup for Coach J.D. McClellan. King had been batting, I think, in that number 6 spot. Developed a really hot bat, so she slides up in a third slot. Now a hard ground ball down a third is bobbled and allows King to score. Brings up Hawthorne. Ball's past the catcher. King's going to make it down to second. I think this is just what Nokomis was hoping to do. York's kind of marched through the competition in southern Maine. I think the Warriors were really looking these first innings to get some base runners on, hopefully hold York at bay.
Good eye, Addie.
Pitch comes inside, 2-0 count for Hawthorne. King with great speed at second. Hawthorne really has had a great season. Solid in the field, solid in the batter's box. Both Hawthorne and Sawtell just with really great, powerful swings. With a flick of the bat, they can put a ball over the fence, but also just solid base hitters. They can drive it. And Hawthorne takes 4 straight balls, and she's aboard. Should bring up Jenna Sawtell. Runners on first and second, 2 down, top of the first. Warriors getting some offensive action. Sawtell steps up, takes a look at the first pitch. It's a ball. York pitcher is throwing the ball with great pace, but it's thrown 6 balls in a row. That comes in. Sawtell takes a good look at it, but lets the strike come in. It's a 2-1 count. Sawtell gets a piece of it, sends it to the backstop. We'll even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here in Gorham. A bright blue sky, mid-70s, slight breeze. If you were going to ask for weather, you couldn't ask for anything better. Sawtell checks her swing. It was a good call. I think a little grumbling from the York side, so it's called a ball. Sawtell just launches one over the backstop. The scoreboard says 3-2, but I thought my little scoreboard keeping, I thought the count was full, but maybe I've just missed one. Sawtell goes down swinging to close the inning out. Warriors leave 2 on the base pass. No score. Estes at bat for the Wildcats. It's a swing and a miss. Again, boy, you couldn't ask any, I mean, over her whole career, you couldn't ask any more of Mia Coots. But boy, has she just been stellar in the last 2 outings. Estes squares around a bunts, the off-speed pitch. And it's in for a called strike. 0-2 count on Estes. Estes half goes at it. Coots gets the call. Three pitches, and it's a first out. That's where Coots has really made it tough on other teams. She just does not throw a lot of pitchers out of the strike zone. It keeps the pressure on the hitters. Just got the lineup card for York, so be another inning. A sky-high pop-up. And Coots comes forward and makes the play herself. So a 1 pitch out. Those are so critical at keeping the pitch count down for a pitcher. Those are just mini gifts. PA system a little muffled here, so I couldn't pick it up between innings. I'll get York's lineup in. Swing and a miss, 16. I think that may be the pitcher. Launches one over the backstop, and York not hesitating. They're an offensive team. They've put an awful lot of runs on the scoreboard this year, mercying a number of teams they've played with or played against. Almost a second spot, just over the media stand. And this is the pitcher, Michaela Cortez. Oh-2 count. Coots sets, fires it in for strike 3. And it's 3 up and 3 down for the Warriors. That's exactly the start they wanted on the defensive side of the ball. Able to get a couple of runners aboard in the first half of the inning. We'll move to the top of the second. No score in this state title game. Sydney King, the number 6 batter, the lefty senior leading it off for the Warriors. Takes a look at a called strike. King with a swing and a miss. King 0-2 count, defensive stance. Pitch comes in, gets a piece of it, sends it right into the backstop. Cortez comes in, ball's high. Outside, King with the 0-2 counts, worked it to a 2-2. Even the pitch count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cortez sets on the rubber. Fires, King gets a piece of it, sends it towards the York dugout. Cortez definitely appears to have some great speed. And she's got her rise ball and her changeup. Been coming with the heat. But Nokomis is making some contact. A couple of runners, base runners in the first inning. King just working the count. And these are those at-bats that, regardless of the outcome early in the game, forcing the pitcher to really add to that pitch count. That sometimes can be a factor when you get towards the end of the game and maybe some fatigue sets in. And also for King, it's just giving her more and more looks at this pitcher. Change, gets King, bites on the hook, goes down with a strikeout for out number 1 in the top of the second. Like Mackenzie Watson, the center fielder at bat. Watson thinks about it, holds the bat. It's a called strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2 count. Pitchers from both teams off to a hot start. And Mackenzie Watson goes down swinging for out number 2. Brings up the center fielder, Annie Nice. Nice. Let's ball 1 pass. Nice has had a couple of clutch hits through these playoffs. Pitch is inside, ball 2. Nice pitch by Cortez, comes in right at the knees in the strike zone. 2-1 count. Nice, sends one right down on the ground at the first baseman, number 1, able to put a glove on it and close out the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the Warriors, quick inning. York, their second at bat, bottom of the second. The shortstop, Sarah Orso, steps into the batter's box. Coots rocks and fires. It's a ground ball right at Sawtell, feels it cleanly, fires to first. Nice wheels by Orso down the base pass, makes it close. But the Warriors complete the 6-3 putout for out number 1. And again, 1 pitch out. Between innings, I'm saying to our broadcast director, Matt Brown, I should have watched last year's game. So, just my recollection is a lot of these York softball player names sound familiar. So I think they had quite a returning core from last team's state championship team. Rivers, the catcher, takes strike number 1. Off-speed pitch, nice job by Rivers to wait on it. Sawtell comes in for the soft little one-hopper, makes a great play on the putout. And again, I'm going to keep noting to have you keep tracking that 2-pitch out. So Coots just being incredibly efficient, and I think she knows these York batters, they're used to getting hits, getting on base, and they're going up, just attacking the ball. So you know, last year's game, super tight. It was a 1-run win for the Wildcats. The Warriors threatened in the 7th, had a chance to win it and just couldn't get that one more clutch hit. You know that didn't sit. You know that didn't sit well with them. It left a bitter pill that they wanted this chance again. As Bella Santini, the designated player, takes a look at strike number 1. Coots fires. Sent over the back, stop, and again, Coots ahead in the count, 0-2 count. Crew at USM doing a great job. I understand from the MPA site director, it was quite a downpour last night in Gorham. Check swing, oh, and the ump says no dice. I don't know, we had the same angle. We might have called it a little differently, but we're not wearing the light blue shirts and the blue hat. So it's a 1-2 pitch on the way. 2 down. Cooch just launches it to the backstop. Santini doing a nice job evening the count. Wow, Cooch just fires in for strike number 3. It's 3 up, 3 down for the Warriors. Middle of the 2nd, still no score. Get the heavy rain. Warriors back to the top of the order. Coots takes ball 1. Cortez fires in high. 2-0 count to Coots. Coots had a little, I don't know if she bunted or it was just off the tip of her bat. I took my eye off it, but it dribbled back to the pitcher and she got called out on the putout. Have a check swing on the pitch. Called for a strike, 2-1 count.
What's number 10, Mary? I don't know who number 10 is.
Oh. Oh, this is Getchell. Sorry, yep. I didn't. It's Haley Getchell. My bad. Nice pitch in by Cortez. Pushes the count full. Sorry about that. Got late getting my lineup cards, and the Warriors changed the lineup a little bit. I was ready to just boot us to the top of the order. Nice at bat by Getchell. First batter up, first batter on board. And now we'll go to the top of the order with Hallie Coots. I thought as I was looking, Coots doesn't wear a white helmet, and it's not her batting stance. Coots tries to bunt it, a little pop-up. Those can be dangerous if it's a bunt and run. The runner committing. Ball safely lands foul, so no harm. Third baseman playing deep. Coots shows bunt again, but pulls back as the pitch comes in high for ball number 1. Even the count, 1-1. It's the 2nd inning. Warriors with base runners on. The 1st inning, really to get 2 aboard. Couldn't bring anyone around. Coots lays the bunt down. Getchell's going to be able to get there. Cortez fires it cleanly over. And Coots does her job and moves the runner in the fielder's choice. Mia Coots, her first at bat, also grounded back to the pitcher. Let's see if Coach McClellan maybe sticks with the small ball and tries to have Coots bunt to see if Getchell can make it down to third. Pitches in for a ball. Coots sends one through the middle of the infield to the shortstop. The throw is high, but the first baseman's able to come down with a throw. And again, it's another fielder's choice. Puts Getchell on third. Reagan King has really been on fire in the batter's box, had a sharply hit ground ball to third in her first at-bat. The third baseman struggled to field it cleanly, which allowed just that little extra bit of time for King to get down to the line. A little too hot to handle for Hickey. So, of course, this is where Cortez has got to be a little bit careful, too, to avoid a wild pitch. And the catcher, Rivers, wants to make sure she keeps that in front of her, keeping Getchell off the base pass. Great pitch from Cortez comes in right down the pike to King for strike number one. King kind of, oh, what a snag by Cortez, helps the cause. King, little liner off the end of the bat, goes right back at Cortez, who fields it for out number 3, so the Warriors get another runner on, but strand that runner after 3 innings, no score. Wildcats, top of the third, will bring up the number 7 batter, Nia Avery, the right fielder. Avery chases the rise ball from Coots. It feels we start to near the midpoint of this game. It could be any clutch hit. Oh boy, Coots' change up. She's just continued to refine that in her career at Nokomis, and she's getting pretty expert at that. Really tough for those hitters to read. Still an 0-2 count as Avery sends it to the backstop. York yet to have a base runner in the semifinal or the regional final versus Old Town. Coots and her defensive teammate only allowed 1 base runner in the whole game as Avery goes down swinging for out number 1. 4th strikeout for Coots in the afternoon. We'll bring up the third baseman, Ella Hickey. Coots rocks and fires. Gives Hickey first strike of her at-bat in the state championship contest. And Coots has not thrown many balls. Tries to get, and I mean, I honestly believe that, you know, some of these are purposeful to just really work those fringes of the strike zone to get a batter to bite at it. Strike number 2. Of course, this field and this pitching circle I think is going to become quite familiar to Coots, as it'll become her home field after today's game. She'll end her high school career today, hopefully with a state title in her back pocket, and then begin her collegiate career at University of Southern Maine. And Coots sets down Hickey with strikes. Strikeout number 5. The left fielder, Hannah Cleary. Coots just being, she's just in a zone, and she's been in a zone. Ball a bit out of the strike zone. 1-1 count. 2 down, top of the third. Oh, not only can she throw the off-speed pitch, she can throw it for a called strike, which is really unusual, just really showcasing her command in the repertoire of pitches that she can throw. Comes back with a heat. The high rise ball, trying to chase, get Cleary to chase, no dice. 2-2 count, 2 down. Ooh, nearly misses the strike zone. I think that's the deepest count a York player has had versus Coots. It's a full count, 3-2. Strike 3! Wow, Coots strikes out the side. What a pitch. It's 3 up, 3 down. We head to the middle of the third, still no score in the state championship contest. Between innings, Matt Brown reminded me we're the away team, so that was a completion of the bottom of the third, so it takes us to the top of the fourth. Hawthorne's going to lead it off. Hawthorne got on board base on balls, and her first at bat takes a swing. The first pitch, and that's a good pitch to attack. It was right down the strike zone. Called strike in. 0-2 count on Hawthorne. Hawthorne doesn't chase the pitch out of the zone to stay alive with a 1-2 count, still in a defensive mindset. Well, change up. Hawthorne does a nice job to wait on it, kind of slices it. It's back to the backstop, still a 1-2 count, top of the fourth, no score, state title on the line. Ball 2. Now neither pitcher has given up a hit. Addie Hawthorne doing a nice job fighting off pitches. Cortez looks like gives herself a little self-talk on what the next pitch is going to be. Hawthorne, a grounder to the second baseman, fires over to first with a 4-3 put out for out number 1. Sawtell looking to make some contact in her second at bat. Sawtell had a big home run in the semifinal matchup at home versus Herman. Oh, Sawtell drives it. Is it got enough? Is it got enough? Oh, the left fielder, Cleary, goes all the way back to the track and just in front of the fence gets it. Sawtell got under it a little bit and just didn't quite drive it far enough, but it was definitely, you could feel the air suck out from both sidelines as everyone held their breath to see which side would explode with the catch of the home run. King takes ball 1. And it could be just a single solo shot that decides this game. Neither pitcher is going to give up a lot of offense. These are two of the top pitchers in the state. They both are showing great command of their pitches today. So it's going to be, I think it's going to go right down to the wire. King doing a nice job. First 3 pitches balls in the driver's seat, 3-0 count. My suspicion is she's going to make Cortez throw her a strike here. Cortez just rocks and fires smoothly into the strike zone, so still ahead in the count. King, 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, counts even. King fights one off. Stay alive. Oh, King takes a look at strike three. Nice pitch by Cortez. Catches the outside corner. 3 up, 3 down for the Warriors. Both pitchers really keeping the bats at bay. We'll go to the middle of the 4th. Off. The bottom of the 4th. York back to the starting lineup. First 9 batters set down in order. Estes looks at a strike that clips the bottom of the strike zone. Estes went down swinging her first at bat. See if York maybe thinks about a little small ball action. Estes takes strike number 2. Cooch steps on the rubber, looks into her younger sister, Hallie. Sets, rocks, fires, and gets Estes to chase a high one. 1 up, 1 down. Brings the first baseman, Maddie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald had a little pop out right to Coots. Her first, actually it was a high pop out, just skied one. Her first at bat. Ball comes in low for ball 1. Fitzgerald gets under it. Sawtell loses it. No one's covering second. King slides over for the cover and heads up base running by Fitzgerald. And Sawtell just lost that ball in the sun. King a little ginger with her knee on the slide. Of course, she's battled a knee injury all year. So York with 1 out. There's a runner on second. Brings up their pitcher, Michaela Cortez. He scored that an error. No.
They'll know who it is.
Yeah.
All right, I'll come back.
Just see some Warrior faithful out. Our former assistant principal, Phil St. Ange, working the baseball. State game. Coming over to say hello and well wishes to the Warriors. 1-1 count to Cortez. Swing and a miss. York here in the bottom of the 4th with their first base runner. Fitzgerald capitalizing on a little bit of miscue in the field. Tell you, when that sun hits your eyes, it's just nothing you can do. Ball goes to the bat stop. Fitzgerald's going to round third. I think it's where it's a pretty deep backstop. I think Hallie Coots has got to be careful not to, be quick about it. It's sort of reminiscent of the lone run Old Town scored. Got aboard on a walk, and then just with some coverage and throwing miscues, came around to score a run. Pitch looks like it must have just slid outside. Looked the right height. So a full count to Cortez. So the Warriors in a bit of a dangerous situation. Let's see what Coots comes with here. Cortez trying to help the cause. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for the Warriors for out number 2. We'll bring up Sarah Orso, the shortstop. Grounded out to short, her first at bat. Fitzgerald still on third base. Again, Nokomis needs to be careful. The Coots battery. Got to secure the ball and keep Fitzgerald at third. Grounder back to Cooch, cleanly fields it. Underhand tosses it to King, who secures it for out number 3. So the Warriors dodge one there as York threatens. After 4, no score. Nokomis, top of the 5th. Warriors really dodged a threat there as Watson comes in swinging. Watson with a good eye, holds off. Pitch coming in high. And when you wonder, I think Nokomis has played in a number of really tight games. They've come from behind to win tight games. Watson lays the bunt down, and it's a beauty. As she is safe, and the Warriors get the first base hit. It's actually the first legit base hit of the game. Watson lays down a beautiful bunt. Bring up nice. The freshman leadoff batter gets on board. Just saying, Warriors are comfortable playing in tight games. York obviously super talented team, but I know Watson takes off first pitch, throw is down, it's high, and Watson with the stolen base is in at second. Nokomis in great shape here to lead off the 5th. Just saying, York, they dominated. Wonder kind of where their nerves level is at playing in a tight contest. They're a good team, though. I'm sure they know how to rally. Watson, nice squares around a bunt. It's just foul. Coach McClellan, knowing that one run could do it in a game like this, trying to get Watson over to third. Willing to sacrifice. Nice, squares around again. Lays the ball in the bat, and again, a little too much angle, and it's to the York dugout, so she's in an 0-2 pitch count situation. Although you never know in a state game. York's going to assume she's swinging away. If I had confidence in I might go for it. Swing and a miss. Out number 1 brings up Getchell. Getchell will get on board with a walk. Got all the way around to third, where she was stranded in the 3rd inning. Strike number 1. Strike 2. Oh, pretty pitch. Gets Getchell looking for out number 2. Take us to the top of the order. Hallie Coots. Coots has had a couple of grounders back to the pitcher. Coots had a huge hit in the regional final. Be a great time to send another single or extra base hit. Coots steps in. Big swing, misses. Coots going after it, just getting under that ball. See if Cortez tries to just keep throwing the heat, or maybe throws a little changeup at her. Hallie Coots doing a nice job fighting the pitch off, sending it over the backstop. Warriors with a runner on second, 2 down, top of the 5th. 0-2 count on the catcher, freshman Hallie Coots. Woo! Woo! Nearly misses for the called strikeout. Cortez takes a walk around, checks out her teammates, takes a look into the coach. Coots gets it back to the backstop again, just fighting off pitches. And strike 3. After a lead-off single, Warriors go down 1-2-3 with strikeouts to close out the top half of the 5th. The catcher, Lindsay Rivers, will lead it off the bottom of the 5th. Grounded out to short. Her first at bat. Coots sets. Rivers sends it to the backstop for strike number 1. Second pitch, same result, to the backstop. 0-2 count. Okay, you know, traditionally people think the 0-2 count, the pitcher's going to come with the off-speed pitch, which he may, but Coots mixes it up in the count. Rocks fires. Nice job waiting on the pitch, but it's back to Coots. Coots with the underhand toss to King. 1 up, 1 down. Designated player, Bella Santini. Santini went down swinging her first at bat. Swing and a miss. You know, it's got to be a philosophy for the York softball team. I mean, each batter, as they come up, they're going after the ball. I really appreciate that. Batters going up with that mentality of, I'm up here to hit. But unfortunately, when you're facing a top pitcher like Coots, you can find yourself down quickly in the order like Santini has with the 0-2 count. Coots sets herself, steps onto the pitching rubber, looks in at her sister, rocks. It's popped straight up, Coots underneath it. Again, that sun wreaking havoc. Coots trying to catch it overhead with that catcher's mitt, which can be a tough one. I almost think her sister Mia wanted to call her off. I think just she was not looking directly up at that sun, so Santini gets a bit lucky and lives to see another pitch. With the home plate umpire and the York coach conversing. Don't know if there was any kind of interference with that foul ball. Wonder if the coach is maybe questioning, was the ball touched in fair play, but she was clearly in foul territory. Yeah, it seems like a bit of a prolonged delay over I'm not sure what. And I wonder if that's a little strategic on the coach's part to just see if Coots can get out of a bit of a rhythm. Santini, another pop-up to Sawtell. Sawtell, again, can't play it, loses it in the sun. You almost have to wonder if that's just playing in Sawtell's head a little bit. Maybe conversation with Coach McClellan, that is a little bit of breeze coming across the field, but you know, we're just after 1 o'clock, almost 1:30, and the sun's pretty high on a bright day. So it puts Santini on board. I think pinch hitter or pinch runner. It was Katie something. I don't have my full scorecard out. So with 1 down, York knowing haven't had a lot of base runners. Let's see if we can capitalize. Let's see if York tries maybe a bunt and run. Should be Nia Avery. Runner takes off, throws there. It's a great base speed by the York runner, though. I'm not sure Coots would have had a shot at her. Stolen base, cleanly into second. Avery golfs one. Nice play by King. Yeah, don't bother with that. Reagan King just shows her ability to cover ground. Just a slicing foul down the right field line. King makes a beautiful play on the ball for out number 2, but it does allow the pinch runner to move down to third. So with 2 down, we'll bring up Hickey. Hickey struck out her first at bat, so York threatening again with a runner on third. In the bottom of the 4th, York in a similar situation, couldn't bring the base runner home. Swing and a miss. Almost kind of mirror situations that have put Nokomis in this situation with, again, another slicing foul. King again calls it, closes out the inning, so the Warriors again leave a runner stranded at, force York to leave a runner stranded. Mia Coots, the standout senior pitcher for the Warriors, is going to lead off the top of the 6th. And you know she would love nothing better than to start this off by getting on base. Again, both pitchers just pitching beautiful games. Coots drives one. Nice adjustment by the left fielder. Coots got a hold of it, but it just was right at the left fielder, who cleanly fields it for out number 1. Brings up King.
Let's go, Reagan.
King got on board. Her first at bat. A little pop out to the first baseman. Second at bat. Ball comes in low. Power part of the order up for the Warriors. King gets under it a little bit. And again, York with the same trouble, losing the ball in the sun. We'll see how the scoreboard treats that. I almost would call it a hit, and they do. Score it a hit for King. So with 1 out, Warriors aboard. King with good speed. Of course, you get Hawthorne with the big bat. Ball one. King stays at first. Hawthorne goes one. Will it stay? Oh, it's fair. King on her horse. King could score. King is going to go. She's going to score. Hawthorne's going to get into third. Slides in, get up, and it's out of play. And it's going to be 2 runs for the Warriors. What a shot by Addie Hawthorne. Just drilled it down the right field line. The right fielder made a great play at it, but it went under, and King with her wheels made it. And just like that, the Warriors on top with 2 runs. What a clutch hit by the junior Addie Hawthorne. Just drives it down the right field line. And I don't know if I've ever seen Reagan King run that fast. She's fast, like she's a fast runner, but she just scorched the base pass. And I'm going to give credit Addie Hawthorne, get on her horse too. York trying to make the play at third to throw her out. It skips into the dugout. The dead ball allows her to come home. Cortez has got to be careful with Sawtell. Sawtell drove one earlier. She could get a hold of one. Swing and a miss. Still 1 out. Ball 2. You can feel, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you can feel the tension in the air. It's like this nervous excitement. This is a good team, and we still have a ways to go. And we're not out of this. We're not finished with this inning yet. Sawtell grounds one to second. Underhand toss cleanly over to first for the second out. Sydney King. King would love to get on board and maybe start a little second rally in this inning. Warriors finally cracked the zeros across the scoreboard and put 2 up. Little bouncer, could be trouble. Nice play by the second baseman. Oh, the first baseman can't hold on to it. And King is on board. King with a Sid King with a sharp hit ball. The second baseman knew she had to hustle the throw, and it was a little low, and the first baseman couldn't squeeze it, so King on board. Brings up Mackenzie Watson. Watson had the first base hit of the game in her last at-bat. King gonna get a courtesy runner. Looks like Kayla Morris. Morris with great speed. The catcher has shown she's got a cannon too, so Coach will be interesting to see what Coach McClellan calls here. If he sends Morris on the first pitch, or he's gonna hold off and see what Watson can do. Oh, thrown out at second. Boy, and the catcher just threw that from her knees. It was a little awkward. Not sure. Look from this angle that could have been under it, but either way, the Warriors put 2 on the board, and we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Warriors up 2-0. Like my blood pressure, it must be through the roof. Number 9 batter, Hannah Cleary up. Bottom of the 6th, and York finds himself down. Boy, pitch looked good, but it's probably a little bit inside. Ball 1 to Cleary. Both teams on Nokomis with a big top of the half, but Warriors have got to be clean in the field. Coots falls down in the count 2-0. Cleary only her second at bat, struck out in the bottom of the 3rd to close out the inning. Coots sets. Fires in with a strike. Pitch high, 3-1 count. Cleary's got the hitter's pitch coming. See if she takes one here. The York batters have been aggressive in the batter's box. See if they can get a first batter on. She goes after it. I think true to their true to their approach. They have been aggressive, so it's with the foul back to the backstop. It's a full count. First batter of the bottom of the 6th. York down 2-0 in the state championship contest. Coots sets. Fires in, is driven deep. Nice, sets up under it, and it's in the glove. Cleary with great contact, but it's right at the center fielder, Annie Nice, for out number 1. We'll put York back to the top of the order. Third at bat for Estes. Estes hasn't been able to solve the riddle of Mia Coots, has gone down. Okay, we're just saying the stress, and you see the state championship, that big gold glove come in. I think the heart of Warrior Nation is beating strongly right now. I know when you watch this, you know the outcome of the game. Coots a little off speed. It's a nice job by the number 2 batter, Maddie Fitzgerald, the first baseman, waits on it and drives it through the middle of the infield. So with 1 out, Emily Estes, the second hit of the game for York, will bring up the pitcher. No, take that. Just getting ahead of myself. Bring up the first baseman, Maddie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, the lefty. She drives one to the fence. It's a 1-hopper to the fence. Estes is going to come around and score. The throw comes in. The double plates York a run to cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 with 1 down. Clutch hit by Fitzgerald. The first baseman just drives it to left center. Ball 2 to Cortez. I think both teams feeling the pressure a bit. York stepping up, challenging the Warriors here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Two 1 count, 1 down, runner on second. It's over the backstop, evens the count, 2-2. Ooh. You okay? York sideline energized, sensing the opportunity. Here in the bottom of the 6th, state title on the line. Pitch comes in high. Full count, 1 down. Boy, a big at-bat right here. They can set Cortez down. Coots rocks. Pitch is on the way. It's sky high. And Mia Coots helps her own cause. That son or sister, I just can't see it in the sun, steps up for a big put out. We'll bring up Orso. Orso's grounded back to Coots, her last at bat. Okay, the tension. I don't know if I can handle it. Orso with a big opportunity. Warriors pressure on to shut it down. Strike. Coots comes in with a great strike one. Warrior defense staying on top of that runner on second. Sometimes you can get lulled into forgetting you've got a base runner out there. Pop fly, it's shallow. Condon coming in, and Condon catches it for out number 3. York puts one across the plate. Nokomis clinging to a 2-1 lead as we go into the final regulation inning. Top of the 7th coming up. Top of the 7th. Warriors would love to add a couple more runs. Watson takes a look at strike number 1. Watson, left fielder, had the first base hit of the game. Swing and a miss. Cortez knows she's got to shut down these Warriors. See if her teammates can get it done on the offensive side of the ball. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Watson goes down swinging for out number 1. Brings up Annie Nice. Warriors attacking these pitches. 4 pitches, 4 swings, 4 misses. Nice gets a piece of it. Almost wonder if there's just an anxiousness for Nokomis, like let's get through this and let's play defense and win a state title. Nice battling. Nice linesman at the first baseman. Beautiful play by the Wildcat first baseman, Maddie Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald having a great game, had a big RBI double that plated their first run and makes a great play on a sharply hit ball by Nice. Out number 2 brings up Getchell. Getchell thinks about it, holds off as the ball sails by high. Ball 3.
Something's wrong with the pitcher. She's acting like,
3-0 count. Cortez fires in with a strike. Getchell still in a good position with a 3-1 count. And she takes ball 4, maybe a little 2-out rally. Take us to the top of the order to Coots, Hallie Coots.
Let's go, Hallie.
Swing and a miss. Coots is dipping that back shoulder a little bit on each of these swings that she's missing at balls, just slicing under the ball. Holes off. Count evens, 1-1. Cortez sets, fires. Strike two, 1-2 count, 2 down. Let's see with 2 outs here if Coach McClellan sends Getchell off first. Ball 2. Coots trying to work her at bat to stay alive. Gets a piece of it.
You're on it, Hallie, you're on it.
Great at bat by Coots, just fighting pitch after pitch off. 2-2 count, 2 down. Top of the 7th, Warriors with a slim 2-1 lead. Ball 3. Whew, that's a good eye. Just misses. Outside corner. Full count. Getchell should be going on the pitch. Strike 3. Warriors in a position to play some defense and close out the state championship. It's a familiar spot for them, but they're on the other side of the coin this year, as they were the home team last year and came up down 1, threatened but couldn't plate it. And let's see if they can flip that coin this year.
Let's go, Warriors!
Here we go. Here we go. York has got 3 outs to stay alive in the state championship title matchup. Warriors are 3 outs away from claiming the school's first state championship. And I know you know the outcome hearing this. I am so excited right now. I can't even stand myself. Ground ball to second. Fielded cleanly by King. Over to first for out number 1. Make that 2 outs away. Brings up the designated player, number 21, Bella Santini. Santini got on board with a walk last inning. Made it all the way to third, but couldn't be brought around to the home plate. See King shaking it out a little bit. You could see the tension. You could feel the tension. You can hear the tension. Swing and a miss. I can't say enough about Mia Coots. She has owned it. She's owned it her whole career, but she has done an amazing job in this playoff stretch. You know she wants nothing more than to cap off her Nokomis career with a state title. 0-2 count on Santini. Woo!
Up.
Santini fighting to stay alive, sends it into the woods. Still an 0-2 count. Ooh, nearly misses for the called third strike. 1-2 pitch. 1 down, bottom of the 7th. Straight at Watson. It's in the glove for route number 2. This is it. Avery's going to step up to the plate with the weight of a state title on her shoulders to keep York's bid alive. Warriors 1 out away. It'll be our first championship in softball if we can get 1 more out. Woo! Here we go, Coots. Strike 1. Little off-speed pitch, fouled away. Woo! We're 1 strike away from a state championship. I cannot stand it. Woo! Let's go, Mia! Here we go, Coots. Can Coots top off an amazing career? Here's the pitch. Strauss! Woo! Yes! The Warriors capture the state title! Woo! Yeah! Go Warriors! Okay, I can't handle it. I'm going with the team. Woo! Yes, congratulations to J.D. McClellan and our Warriors softball team, state champions!
Be sure to include the memories of all the victories and accomplishments that led to this opportunity to represent your region in this state championship game. Presenting the awards today, please welcome to the field Northern Lights Director of Brand Marketing, John Hunter, from the Maine Principals Association, Dennis Walton, Athletic Administrator at Biddeford High School, and Dave Kilgore, Athletic Administrator at Buckfield High School. To begin the award presentation, I would ask the coach of the York Wildcats, Kevin and his assistant coach, Gary Sala, to come forward and assist you with the presentation. Number 1, Madigan Fitzgerald. emblematic of the Class B 2024 State Softball Championship Roundup. Congratulations to your high school. We're about to present the awards to the Warriors of Nokomis High School. Number 3, Mackenzie Watson. Number 4, Kayla Morris. Number 5, Delaney Renwick. Number 6, Reagan King. Number 7, Annie Knight. Number 8, Haley Leonard. Number 9, Courtney Hughes. Number 10, Haley Getchell. Number 11, Sydney King. Number 12, Abby Karen. Number 13, Leah Jasper. Number 14, Allie Coots. Number 16, Leah Coots. Number 24, Allison Walker. And number 25, Jenna Sautel. And now will the captains please come forward. It is my pleasure to present this championship trophy, emblematic of the 2024 State Class B Softball Champion, to the Warriors of Nokomis High School. Congratulations and thank you for attending the Class B State Softball Championship. The first pitch for our next state championship, the Class D State Championship, will kick off at 4:30 p.m.
Even it out. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta turn my medal around. Give me a minute. I gotta turn it around. Terrible. Hillary, get to the other side.
Still. Oh, there.
Hey, hey,
Come on.
fingers up.
Not yet. We have to do it. Not yet.
Oh, serious? Yeah, right.
Serious, then one. Okay.
One down. Oh, wait, that's uneven.
It's okay.
It's all right. Duck lower.
I don't have a lot of time to get ready for another game. Oh. Okay.
My legs hurt.
Eyes open. Smiles, please. Okay, now number 1.
Fingers up.
Number 1, guys.
Okay, now can I get a
Yeah.
Hey, let the coaches be in there. Let's coaches be in there. Hey, I gotta touch it. I have to touch it.
I think we should let Coach take it home tonight. He kicked Denise out of the bed. Yeah. Bye, Denise.
Coach JB, over one more.
Sorry.
Adam, over one more.
Okay. Yeah.
No, get in between the heads. There you go, there
My
you
face is
go.
twitching. My cheeks hurt.
All right, everybody just smile. Rapid fire.
Oh my god. I don't know. There's so many cameras. When I die, cut off my head and put it in there.
Okay, ready? Okay, sunglasses off and we'll take one of the
Allie,
Yeah, guys,
Ready?
thumbs up.
1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah.
Yeah, eyes are watering.
Let's take this beautiful championship trophy home, baby.
Thank you so much. Oh, good.
Thank you.